This one is just one of those. Hello. Sorry, I just tend to launch in. Hi, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Um, yeah, I'm surviving. Sorry. I hate this medication. I hate this disease. My medication is due in 28 minutes. Anyway, my next dose. All right. So today is special needs. I want to talk about special needs in my children and how one of them deals with the fact that they do have challenges, and how my children deal with their sister who doesn't talk much. I was touched. Okay, let me start with the first one. My 10-year old is extremely aware of herself. She's aware of her failings. I mean, she's got pica, bad. The pencil, crayon she ate, all of those things that she does. She knows that they're not typical. So she knows that she's not doing what is good. We tell her, do not eat that. She's got the right levels of iron. It's just something within her. It's pica. There's nothing she's missing. No mineral, no vitamin. It's just something she does. Sensory, maybe? I don't know. So she knows that, okay, I'm doing this and I shouldn't be doing. She knows from other children that she's not in the right grade for her age. She knows that she's really struggling with maths and can't even do grade one maths, though she's turning 11 this year. So she knows, she is aware. And for her, she feels down about it, but she also makes fun of herself sometimes. What I have never done is to say to her, you see, because you have ADHD, you're a terrible child. What I do is when she asks, oh, but why do I keep forgetting? I don't want to be like this. Then I explain to her that it's not her mind, her heart. It's her brain that is just not letting her be what she wants to be. So I do explain ADHD and the learning disorders and, why can't I write properly? That kind of stuff. You do explain. So she is aware of that. And it bothers her sometimes. And sometimes it'll just come out of the blue, just when you're laying carpet, a rug, like this particular time. It's just always there. She's aware. She is aware. And thankfully, some things she doesn't realize are odd. She will sit there and once a week, maybe once every second week, she'll say, how old am I again? And her 5-year-old sister will tell her, you're 10. Thankfully, the 5-year-old sister isn't aware enough to say, how can you not know your own age? You've been 10 for 8 months, 9 months, however many months it's been. You surely should know how old you are now. But yes, she doesn't remember her age, her own age. But nobody makes a big deal about it. There was a day I was sitting with all of them, and I was standing actually, they were sitting, and they don't know, they can't conceptualize mother, father. So for example, they think I'm their father's mother. Things like that. And no matter how often and how many years we've explained over, especially my 9 and 10-year-old, they are the slowest compared to the 5-year-old to understand that I cannot be their dad's mother. I'm only their mother. They've seen wedding pictures. Okay, they got married, they didn't have us, but somehow I'm the mother, though they know we've each had mothers. It is creepy. And what's sad is how the 5-year-old gets it much sooner. So when I ask my son, okay, so what are you to me? Am I your daughter? She'll say, no, son, you are her son, things like that. So even without schoolwork, it is there. It's glaring that there's something disordered in my children, and it's sad. It's sad for me. And then, okay, the other one that was sad was when Amarissa asked me a few years ago, but how would we play with Rio if she can't talk? How would we play with her when she can't interact with us? But they found a way last Sabbath afternoon. Yep, a week ago, more than a week and a few hours ago, they found a way. It was the second time they'd gone to her room to play with her during quiet time. And this time they were armed and ready. I'd bought new puzzles for her. Rio, my 5-year-old, doesn't speak, so they got her room. They did the puzzles, and then they asked for washable markers. Oh no, they found washable markers already there, crayons. They then traced the outlines of the puzzle pieces onto the wall, and then she herself said certain things, named animals that they should draw, and other things, as you will see in the video. So they played together. It's not stereotypical play, but they played together and they enjoyed being together. The part I didn't get in the video was when her twin sister, Nele, said, "And mommy, we just kissed each other. We kissed each other." It's those little moments where they have their own form of bonding and playing. Unexpected, it's a lot of dirt, but they had fun. And what you don't see in the other part of when the video cut, because remember, you could tell that I couldn't tell what my 9-year-old had drawn on the wall. And he said, "It's a car." And his 5-year-old sister had ended the video. She says, "Yeah, Mickey struggles sometimes, but it's okay. Sometimes people can't see what we're drawing. It's okay." It's like, oh, she's so sweet. She's so caring. She wants to comfort him, though thankfully he never feels insulted that no one can picture, or rather can name what he has drawn. I love my children. I love how they're all compensating for each other's disorders and challenges, either by ignoring them or by telling them it's okay. Even though your drawing is not understandable, it's still okay. It doesn't reflect badly on you. And that's the message I pray we can give to all our special children. It's okay. Your inability does not reflect on you as a person, your soul, your heart, your mind, especially your mind, your inner person. You still are our shining beauty. As this lady said, who I met when I was taking ironing a few weeks ago. She's a new lady at the ironing place.
First, I was busy drawing in a book, and so I was just paper. I was chasing those, I was chasing the
Puzzle
pieces today. And she took my hand and made me draw her animals.
Wow, Rio. You're an animal.
Oh, that's she said each animal and I had to draw it.
She said the name.
Yes.
So what did she name?
She had named the giraffe.
She said giraffe.
Yes. Elephant.
Wow.
And took me back to the wall to make him draw the things. And I also draw a cat. Sometimes I struggle.
Cat? Whose cat is that?
Mine.
Really?
Yes. I draw it.
That's cool.
And I also draw the cat.
That is so cool. You drew cats, giraffes. I think I'd have been terrible at making a giraffe. And then the 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Who's Nene?
And
Nelo, you learned to make your 2 and your 3 face the right side, the correct side. Wow! Just after one lesson. That is so cool.
I wrote. And this one also Rio did this one.
She drew that.
Yes, she did the happy face.
Wow, Rio.
No.
Good job, Rio.
No. It all has drawing. Was decorated.
Oh, she also drew. And the butterfly?
She told me to do that one.
Oh. And who did the numbers?
The numbers. Like he said them aloud, so I started writing them.
Okay. And the letters as well.
Yes.
And then
And I sometimes I struggle, but it's still okay. It's still.
I like your cat.
And I draw a star.
You drew a star.
Before black star. And I.
Wow, you guys.
And I draw.
You drew,
The car.
Who's that first? Who's this person here? And who did that?
Mine.
Is that a nurse?
No, it's just a person with a hat.
With a hat, okay.
There's a car. And I also draw a car right there, a small car.
Vroom, vroom.
And I can drive.
It looks like a van, hey?
Yes, I can drive. Every one.
Are these washable?
Yes. It's the same one as you.
Oh, that's used for therapy stuff.
Yes.
Okay, and Mickey, what is this here?
It's a car.
This one is a car.
Yes.
And let me see the rest. A happy face. 2 happy people. Are they the passengers?
Yes.
Okay, Mickey.
Sometimes.
What's that?
Arms.
That's the person's arm, Mickey.
Sometimes.
A few weeks ago, she's a new lady at the ironing place. She came out with me when I went to go fetch the ironing. She stuck her head in and greeted my 9-year-old and the non-speaker. As you know, they're both autistic. And she said that seeing them reminds her of her son. It reminds her of her son, who is 10 years old and autistic. And then, I don't know why I'm telling you that. Oh yes, so, weeks passed on. And this past week, I asked her how her son is. And she said she had to keep him from special school because he had some problems. And we moved on to toileting issues. I then told her that we too had the similar toileting issues. He's big. He's a 10-year-old child. He's 10 years old, so he's tall, but he's too thin. So even the adult size pull-ups, pants, whatever they are, they're too big. And so I told her that's exactly what happened with our daughter. She's short, she's small, she's only 5. But because her waist is too big, her thigh is too big, Pampers, which is what they're trying to put their son in, though it doesn't really work, they were too small for her. So I told her that we ended up just giving up and doing dry nights. It's expensive, really expensive, folk. Much more expensive than Pampers. It's like, I think a pack of 10 is 150 Rand, something like that. Really expensive. So I don't know if she'll manage to afford it. We have no choice. We have to afford it. We have to cut from somewhere else to afford the kids' diapers. But it was her saying, you see, it's all those things that normal people or people with neurotypical children don't think about. All those little, how will I fix this? How do I deal with that her child, also non-speaking, causes and brings to the family? But as she said, we love them, and we do. So I hope that we are showing our children, whatever their challenges, however they act, we love them. And love sometimes is the most important thing. It's not the only thing, but it is the most important.
Yes, Mom?
Do you remember what we were talking about yesterday when we were putting the carpet down, the new carpet?
About the mouse.
And we're saying mice are?
Disasters.
Mice are disasters.
Troublemakers.
They're troublemakers. Because they chew cables, car cables, and papers and stuff, right?
Yes.
And then what did you say?
The mice is like me.
Mice are like you.
Yes.
How?
Because the way they're chewing junk. Eating junk.
Because they eat junk like you.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing. And also you're saying they're also pests.
Yes.
And you said like?
Me.
And you said, do you irritate yourself? Is that true?
Yes.
Why do you irritate yourself?
Such as, I don't know, using things.
Using things that you shouldn't use?
Yes,
that
and losing and then getting others into trouble.
Getting others into trouble. Okay, thank you for sharing. Then you're not like a mouse, remember? Did I say, yes, you are a pest?
No.
What did I say? Do you remember?
No.
I said, you're not a pest. Mice do nothing good.
Helpful.
Yes, nothing helpful for me. Nothing good. And you?
But I do.
And I?
Love you.
That's true. So you're not my little mouse. Goodbye. I hope that as your child, if you're watching and have special needs children, I hope that as they internalize, they don't ever blame themselves. It's not who they are. Their brain, an organ, is misfiring. It's not who they are. And I pray that they're surrounded by people who will also understand the very same thing. So yeah, that's how she's seeing herself. I'm not good enough. I do things that I shouldn't do. Might remind me of that. And also, some things she doesn't even see because we help gloss over them. And I'm glad about that. Our children who have challenges are already challenged. They feel the struggle. So I'm glad that we can make them, keep them blind for a bit longer. Have a good week, folk. Take care of yourselves.
Another thing that I do is remind her because what she does is, oh, I wish I didn't have ADHD, then I wouldn't do this. Or she tells someone, you're lucky you've only got one child. She tells someone that, and you're lucky that your child doesn't have all the problems we have, doesn't have ADHD, doesn't have autism, because then your child wouldn't do this, whatever she had done. I can't remember what it was. So I reminded her that children are not exactly fully formed and perfect. No one is. And what she had done was actually typical of all children. It's not just autistic children or ADHD children who make mistakes. All children do. So she shouldn't be too hard on herself. All we can do is just keep reinforcing. Sometimes the inner voice is louder than our voice, but that's all we can do, and it's all we must do. Tell yourself, this is Tandy said so. Bye.